boys and girls. Welcome to episode 6 of Reading and Writing Fun with me, Swoops the Owl. In our last episode, we were talking about the first step in the writing process, which is pre-writing. And if you haven't watched that episode yet, be sure to watch that first before watching this one. Alright, let's take a look at our progress so far. So we've completed step 1 of the writing process, which is pre-writing. Today we are going to talk about step 2, which is drafting, which is what our video is about. Drafting is basically writing the rough copy of your story. The rough copy is all of your ideas put together onto a piece of paper or a e-document on your computer. Now remember, drafting involves using your notes that you've collected over the course of these videos, all the way from episode 1 up to now. Drafting is basically you just sitting down and letting your ideas flow onto the paper. You're not worried about grammar or sentence structure, anything like that. I mean, of course, make sure you use your punctuation correctly, but just all you gotta do is let your ideas flow. But the best way to draft is to use your notes that you've collected. If you have research you want to include, write it down. If you have some ideas that you've taken notes on, or literary devices that you want to include, write them down. If you have a certain character that you think should be included, write it down. Do everything you have to do. Now there's plenty of resources on the internet on how to draft. But I'm giving you an explanation on how to do it because I feel that this is the most easiest way to draft. Now, remember that drafting is not your final copy of the story. It is not the final copy because you have 3 other steps until it's final. You still have to revise it and edit it, all right? So keep in mind that this is going to be your rough copy, the first copy of your story. Now you're going to be making many copies of your story, all right? And in order to make copy, you have to make sure that you have your draft, all right? So you have the draft and get that ready before you can move on. Now finally, one more thing that I should tell you is that if you think of something while you're drafting, write it down, because the beauty of the writing process is that you don't have to be so black and white, rule for rule by the book, all that. You're free to be creative, all right? That's why they offer courses like creative writing, all right? It's not rule writing about rules, it's creative writing. Now, of course, there's rules like grammar and sentence structure, but when you're drafting, it's all about creativity and it's all about you. All about you. Woohoo! All right? So let's say you're writing and you all of a sudden think, oh, maybe I should use some personification, which, by the way, is a literary device that gives non-human things human qualities. And so if you want to add that into your story, you can do that as well. All right? So let your ideas flow and stir up some good drafting. All right? Now you can guess what your assignment for tonight is. It is to start drafting, all right? You can either write it down by hand or open up a Word document on your computer and start typing. Remember, if you're typing, be sure to save frequently so that you don't lose any of your work, all right? And your bonus, if you'd like to share your draft to the community, you can post some of your ideas or your whole draft as a comment below this video. All right? And like I said before, if you need help doing that, contact YouTube Tech Support. All right? Thank you for watching this video, everybody. This is Swoops the Owl signing off, and have a pleasant day.